This is the new Caratour 540 from Weinsberg. At Roadsurfer, we call it the Roadhouse. Now let's take a look at what it can do and what it looks like on the inside. To make it more comfortable to get into the Roadhouse, there is an electric step which can be extended by clicking on this button. Once it has been extended, you can easily step into the vehicle. Here you can see your kitchen. This is the dining area, and in the back, you have your big cozy bed. There is a bathroom here, along with another bed. In the kitchen, you will find a stovetop with 2 gas hobs. I will explain later in detail how that works. There is a sink with running water and a fridge down here with a small freezer. If you ever want to chill ice cubes or food, pack it in the icebox. You can turn the fridge on and off right underneath the freezer compartment. It is best to set the wheel to the middle level and then to the side. And to turn the fridge off, turn the wheel around again. On, off. The kitchen also has lots of storage space. You can fit lots of stuff up here to store things like your groceries. And here you have your cutlery drawer with storage space for pots, pans, mugs and plates. And here on the side, there is another storage cupboard. To be able to cook here, you need gas, of course. You'll find the gas bottle in the rear of the vehicle. To turn it on, open it there, and then you have to turn a second lever here. Turn the grey one with the cooking pot on it to the side. Then the gas line is open, and you can start using the stove. To turn the stove on, click on this button once. Turn it to the side, and then click on this button. You've turned on the stove. Make sure that you have one window opened during cooking at all times so that gas can flow out of the vehicle. With this knob, you can turn the flame off again. Please remember to turn off the gas bottle when you are done cooking. Close the lever with the cooking pot here and close the gas bottle. The great thing is that when you are cooking, the steam goes out through the opened door. You also have a big fly screen here. You can just pull this to the side. You just have to be careful at night because you can easily forget it. Always remember that there is a fly screen there. And pull it to the side, which you can easily do down here. If you press up here, then it will not go back, but rather down when you push it to the side. And when you need a big working surface in the kitchen, you can click these flaps upwards. You can set some things aside or cut something and fold it again by pressing this button. Click once upwards and then you can fold in the table. This is the dining area where you have a table with seating, as well as some storage space up here. There is an opening here and 2 small side compartments and 1 window. Like all other windows in the vehicle, you open this one by flipping the lever to the side. Then you can open the window and hear it click into place at various steps. You have a fly screen which you can pull downwards and latch at the bottom here. You can also darken this window by pulling up on the slats here from the bottom. To close the window, open it all the way before it does not go any further. Then you pull the window back again, and then you place the black hooks in again. The big window in the kitchen works the same way. It also opens by flipping the black lever to the side. Then you can open the window, push it outwards to close it again by hooking it in here. There is also a fly screen and the possibility to darken the big kitchen window. The dining table can be extended by pulling this black button. Just pull it down and take out the part to extend the table, and you will now have more storage space. If you want to have a very comfortable seating area and sit 4 at the table, you can turn the front 2 seats. I will show you now how this works. So to turn the seat, first pull it forward a little bit with the black bar and then push it upward. And finally, you can pull the seat forward. Then put the backrest in a vertical position, which you can do with this knob. Now you can turn the seat. This is what the lever behind the seat is for. Let's take a look at the back. In case you were wondering where the first aid kit and the warning triangle are, you can find them in this compartment under the dining table. Lift up the covering and you will see the safe trio. In case you are asking yourself what this is a practical smartphone or tablet mount. If you pull this upwards and, in this case, fold out here, then you can clamp in your mobile phone or tablet. Like all the windows in the vehicle, you can also black out the front windows. To do this, click it in with both fingers here, pull it together, and then carefully pull down the slats, all the way to the front. They will hold by themselves. You can do the same thing here in the front by the big windshield. Just as before, click in with both fingers and just pull it to the side. Of course, you can do this on both sides. And then you can stick the slats together in the middle because they are magnetic. You will find your light switches here in the kitchen. There is one switch for every room. You also have a 230-volt socket. They only work when the vehicle is connected to an external power source. You have 3 230-volt sockets in total. One here, one down here in the dining room, and one in the back of the bedroom. Furthermore, you have a 12-volt socket here, which works even when you're not connected to an external power source. Exactly like the USB port here and the USB port up here. This is your bathroom with a shower and toilet. You even have a window here. To open it, push this black hook to the side. Then you can open and adjust the window to your preferred level. You also have a fly screen here and the possibility to darken everything out so that nobody can see inside. The water faucet can also be used as a shower head. Just pull it out here and either use it outside as a shower or inside and hang it up here. You can move the toilet seat to the side to have more space while showering. It is very important that you use the shower curtain. You can find this in the cabinet by clicking it in with the black buttons. It is magnetic, so it basically works by itself. It is important to pull the shower curtain all the way around to make sure that the walls do not come apart and that water drips into the vehicle. Moreover, there is a rod here that you can pull down so you can hang things like a towel. Make sure to let the shower curtain dry after showering so it does not get moldy. I will just put it back here in the compartment, where you see more storage space for some clothes. There is also a drawer with space for your toothbrush, toothpaste, shower gels, and so on. If you want to use the shower head as a water faucet, then slide it back on very gently and click it back in. To use the toilet, turn the toilet seat a little bit to the middle and put up the seat. And then you will find a grey lever on the side. Push this lever to the side. Then the toilet cassette will open. When it is open, you can go to the bathroom, and when you're finished, press on the blue button to flush the toilet. Hold it for a short moment, and then close the cassette with the grey lever. You can also see a display on the side here. It is currently green, which means that the cassette is empty. When it is full, then the display will turn red and you will need to empty it. I will show you later how to empty the cassette. You will need water so that you can flush the toilet and use the shower. Now I will show you where to find the water pump and turn it on. This is your onboard computer. First, you will see this symbol on the bottom left, which is the freshwater tank. When you click and hold it, you will see that the tank is empty. This means that you cannot currently use the shower or flush the toilet. You can check the display when the tank is full, then it is in the green area here on the right side. So that you can flush the toilet, you will need the water pump. The display you will need is here. If you click on it once, the water pump will start. When the orange light lights up, make sure to turn off the water pump by pressing the symbol again. Please make sure to turn off the water pump after using the shower and flushing the toilet. Otherwise, the pump might break if it is in a constant use. If you need warm water to shower, you will need to turn on the boiler. You can do this via the display. Click once on the home button and then a second time here to view this. You can see the warm water in the middle. Then click on that and turn it on. Now the gas bottle still needs to be opened. I will show you shortly where you can do this. Now you can decide whether you want to flush or take a long shower. You will leave it like this and the boiler will run. The boiler runs on gas, so it is important to remember to turn off the gas after showering or flushing so that you do not waste unnecessary amounts of gas. So that the gas reaches the boiler, you will need to flip a switch. Open this flap and you will see the switch which you need to open. Turn it to the side to start the flow of gas so that you can enjoy your warm shower. Do not forget to turn off the gas tap after showering again, as well as the gas bottle in the boot of the vehicle. You will find the gas bottle in the boot of the vehicle. Just click on this button and open the compartment. The gas bottle will be in there, and you will just need to open it at the top via the knob. You should empty your freshwater tank at the end of your trip. This can be done in the boot, right behind the kitchen. This is the valve. Open it here and you can see the green lever. Flip the lever to empty the tank. Remember to turn the lever and close the tank again so that you can fill the tank with fresh water again. Your freshwater tank is 20 litres, and if you want to empty it to save weight, then you can do it with this knob. You can turn it once, and then the tank will empty out up to 20 rest litres. This is your bedroom. Here you have a super comfortable mattress with a slatted frame. You have 2 reading lights in the back. To turn them on, just place a finger on the light and it turns on. You also have lots of storage. There are 4 big compartments and this storage surface down here. Additionally, you have 3 windows in the back by the bedroom which you can open. Each window also has a fly screen that you can pull down and black out when you want to sleep, which you just have to pull up. Not only do you have a bedroom down here, but you also have a bed up here along with a skylight. To open it, pull this bar down and push it forward. Then you can choose the proper level and snap it into place. Open it as far as you like and make sure that the hooks snap back into place when you close the window. To fold out your rooftop bed, the black lashes on the side need to be released. Then turn the metal mechanism to the left, and then a hook will come out, which you need to turn a bit to the right so that it is not canted. The same thing needs to be done for the other side. Turn once to the left, then turn to the right again, and then press on the bar in an upward motion, and then the bed will open almost automatically. You can use this ladder to get into your rooftop bed. Unfold it, and then put it into the top here, and turn to close the security mechanism so that the ladder does not slip away. Always use the ladder to climb up to the bed, and please do not use the table because it might break. To have light in this space, you will need to turn on the light switch here so that the lights up top will work. When the light switch has been turned on at the bottom, then you can also turn on the switch up here. You also have 2 reading lamps which turn on when you click here once. You also have a small storage area along with the USB port to charge your mobile phone. You even have a super comfortable mattress with a fallout guard which you can attach here, and you can also open the windows. The windows have an optional fly screen. If there is nice weather, you can enjoy the panoramic views. Now we're in the studio, but imagine that this is a view of the mountains or the ocean. To close the roof again, use the 2 straps here. Wrap the straps around your hands and pull the roof down until you can reach the bar. Make sure to pull all fabric inwards so that it does not get pinched in the roof. Then you can roll it in and store it here. Then you can completely pull the roof on. Now put the metal hooks back in by first opening them to the left and then close by turning them back to the right. Do this on both sides, of course. And now you can put the black straps back in here and continue your journey. To make sure that you're warm and cozy in your vehicle, you can turn on your parking heater. It operates with gas, so to use it, you must open the gas bottle in the boot. Look under this compartment, and on the top here is the gas tap. Open the tap and then turn on the parking heater via the display. The display can be turned on by clicking here, and when you click again, you can see an overview. And on the top left, you will see the indoor climate option. Click once and then see heating, and click once more to choose the desired temperature for the vehicle. For example, 20 degrees. Up here, you can choose a ventilation level, all the way up to 10, and then it will get warmer even quicker. You can also set it at level 2 and leave it running. The warm air will come in over this ventilation into the vehicle. Make sure that your luggage does not block these. Should the parking heater not work, then check if all the windows are closed. Be sure that the windows are closed because under the windows is the outlet for the parking heater to ensure that the air does not flow into the room. It is also important to have the windows closed because if the windows are open, the sensor will detect this and turn off the parking heater. If it is colder than 6 degrees in the vehicle in the winter, then it may be that the boiler does not work because it will empty itself when it is cold so that it does not freeze. If this happens, press this blue button and the boiler will function again. But this will not happen if the temperature in the vehicle is above 6 degrees and when, for example, the parking heater is on. You will not see the blue button from here. It is hidden on the back side of the black thing over here. And then you can click it back in here. If you are asking yourself what this string is for, it is the strand lock. If you have the parking heater running, then both of the water tanks, the fresh water tank and the grey water tank, will be heated to ensure that they do not freeze. If you are on the road in the spring or in the fall and the water cannot freeze, Then you can switch on the strand lock by pulling on the strand and it locks into place. And now the water tanks will not be heated and the inside of the vehicle will be heated even faster. Now I will show you the outside connections of the vehicle. There is a power connection where you can connect the cable for external power when you are at a campsite. You attach it here and then it clicks into place. To remove the cable, click on the blue switch and then you can pull the connector back out again. Behind this hatch is the toilet cassette. It can be opened with the key here and then push both buttons in with your thumbs and open the hatch. This is the toilet cassette. To take it out, press the blue switch upwards and then pull it out to empty the cassette at designated areas at a campsite or service area. Push the tube to the side and open the hatch and tilt the cassette to empty it out. To empty it out faster, open the ventilation valve by pressing the blue button. Then rinse the cassette out with water. Put the hatch back on and push the tube back to the side and put the cassette back in. Then close the hatch again, lock it, and you're finished. At the end of your road trip, the grey water tank should be emptied out. There are designated areas for this at most campsites. You just have to turn the tap down here, and then the grey water will start flowing out. When the tank is empty, close it again. This is the outlet for the parking heater. Up here, under this hatch, is your diesel tank and the AdBlue tank. AdBlue needs to be refilled about every 5,000 kilometers. It will be shown on the display. AdBlue is available at almost all petrol stations, and you should definitely fill up the tank if you get a message on your display. On this side, you will find the fresh water tank, which is not to be mixed up with the diesel tank. The diesel tank is on the other side. To be safe, water is also written here. Only fresh water should be put in here. Unlock it with a key. Fill it up with up to 100 litres of water and lock it again with the key. And now I will show you the rear of the vehicle. Here you have a bike rack for 2 bicycles. Take care to not accidentally hit your head when opening the door. Also, watch out when closing the door to not hit the back of your head. Here you have lots of storage waiting to be used. You can stack lots of luggage back here. You also see a wooden panel back here, which you take out to transport a snowboard, surfboard or skis with you. And you can see there are a few things in the back already. This is what you get from Roadsurfer. You have a water canister, a power cable to connect the vehicle to external power, ramp wedges if you're standing at an incline or angle, along with 2 camping chairs and a table. This is the crank to extend the awning. Now I will show you how it works. That up there is your awning, and you already see the fixture, where you will put your crank. Put it in there, and then start twisting. If the crank is too short for you, you can also extend it here. It is long enough for me, so I will start twisting here. You will continue to do this until you see the legs come out that are hidden in here. To do this, you must loosen the hinges on the sides, and then you can take out the legs. Turn this lever up and turn the bottom part down to set it up. I put my shoe here so that you can push this part upwards and flip the lever. Click it until it snaps into place. This can be a bit difficult sometimes, but you cannot break anything, so don't worry. Now we will do the same thing with the other side. First, push the hinges to the side, and then you can take out the leg and extend it. Then push the upper part up and wait until it snaps into place. Then you can place the legs a bit further back so that you have more space to continue to use the crank to open the awning. The last thing missing are the 2 camping chairs and table. You can put the table together just as quickly as the chairs. I will show you how to do it. Fold out the legs, close the fixture with the wheel, and then extend the legs. Then you have created a relaxing place outside under the awning.